feels amazing. I mean, the kids came out in full force. We had 300 plus kids show up, so our names aren't extinct yet. Between Rod Woodson, obviously the Hall of Famer, the great player he is, and a couple of kids knew who I even was, and it feels good coming home to Fort Wayne. I haven't been back in a while. We moved down to Atlanta, but this camp is special to me because I came up through this camp. I was a youth participant, and as a high schooler, I helped out. I was a volunteer, and now coming back on the back half, now that I'm retired, and then helping them with this second edition of the Rod Woodson camp means the world to me, and I'm happy I can give back.
You mentioned just how much of a full circle moment this is. I mean, I'm sure Rod was a guy that you looked up to during your childhood. To have it come full circle for you, to have kids look up to you in that form or fashion, just how much pride do you take in that?
A lot, man. It's awesome. Coming from Fort Wayne, we've had our fair share of athletes, and Rod Woodson was a mentor for me growing up. Rod helped me out. I wasn't even considering playing football at one point. I thought I was a basketball player. Being from Indiana, everybody thinks he's a basketball player, but Rod was out. My favorite team was the Steelers, and so he saw some talent in me at a young age. Ended up getting drafted by my favorite team, going to Pittsburgh and playing 8 years. And he was a mentor, helped me out through my whole process of being a pro. And now actually coming back and helping, seeing how he has an effect on this community, what he does every year, how much it means to him to come back to Snyder, where he, his roots and where he became, started to make the makings of becoming the great player that he is. It means the world to me to be a part of this. I'm glad that he has me on this team.
No doubts. Well, this is looking like kind of an extended stay for you, as you are part of a loaded 9-man Hall of Fame induction class for the Indiana Football Hall of Fame. Just what does that honor mean to you to be honored alongside some other folks who went on to play pro ball?
I'm just extremely humbled to be playing or getting inducted with some of those guys, like Bernard Pollard. I played against him, and Jason Fabini, who was also a good mentor, being an offensive lineman for the Jets. And even though he went to Dwanger, I'm not going to hold against him, or Lures for Bernard, or Southside for Bernard. But it feels amazing being inducted with this great group of guys. I didn't even know that there was an Indiana Football Hall of Fame at first. I was just, when it came up to me, I was like, really getting that type of honor? I never thought that I was that good of a player, but I had a lot of confidence in what I did, and obviously the induction committee felt the same. So it's a tremendous honor, something that my kids can look to. It's not just something that in the past that Daddy talked about, but they can actually see, and it's a tangible thing that they can see. And I'm excited for my family to come see it too.
Only other question for me, we'll kind of tie it all together with this. Mm-hmm. If there's one thing that you hope the kids can take away from this week, what exactly would that be?
It's just leadership and hope. That's the name of the camp, Hope Through Football. And just coming out here in this day and age with social media and all the tablets and all the electronics, it's just good to see all these kids coming out, getting their hands dirty, getting in the grass, playing football, and just being active outside. And that's important to me from a health standpoint. And just coming out here and just seeing the greatness that Rod brings out on the field and how much he cares, and just raising future leaders of the world. And I hope that's what they all get from this camp.
Anything else you want to add, Trai?
I'm good, man. I'm just excited to be here, and I can't wait for Monday.